And here's the two charcoal containers. Not much to them, a little air get in there to them, and so you can use some indirect heating, which is pretty cool. And inside the ash collector are the, looks like some of the pieces that go to the wheels, the handles. So now we'll pull out the bottom piece, which has a little heft to it. Now here is your warming grate. And you can see inside the box how they put the legs, they wrap it around the sides of the box. Then you have your remaining grates sitting in the very bottom. And here are the wheels, and apparently those were the hubcaps that was inside the ash collector. And this little triangle thing is the kind of, I guess, brace thing that keeps the legs together and apart toward the bottom. And here are the cooking grates for the Master Touch. They're a little bit thicker in diameter than some of the competition. That's another reason why I went with them, because they'll last like forever. And another thing with the Master Touch, this centerpiece comes out if you want to, or you can leave it in here in these grooves and it locks itself in there pretty good. So don't worry with that being a pain in the butt. I think it'll stay in there pretty well. But these centerpieces will come out and they'll allow you to put in different cooking surfaces. And another really cool thing on the Master Touch is these corners will lift up, and just like those little charcoal containers go in the bottom underneath this, these are the same exact size as the tops of the containers. So if you need to add more charcoal, you just lift this up on the ends instead of taking off the whole thing with your meat and all that other stuff on it, especially if you want to smoke something. And here is the grate that goes down in the very bottom, right up above where the ash would fall through at. And this little guy here is actually the lid holder. And then here's your three legs. This is like some of the thinnest stuff I've ever seen in my life. Very lightweight, almost feel like plastic. So just know that this is probably the cheapest thing that's even on your grill are the legs themselves. So be mindful of that. All right, so assembly of the Weber Master Touch is complete. Basically the flimsiest thing on this unit as a whole is the legs themselves. They're pretty thin, so it kind of makes this top just a hair bit wobbly. And also the nuts that you have to attach are for this lid holder, and there's the actual tool that's in this handle that has this heat shield on it. There's actually a little tool in there that will work on those nuts as well. So I found that out after the fact, after I'd already gotten the tool out, because you put this on like last. So make sure to look in here, get the little tool out, and that'll also tighten up everything else as well. The only tool you'll need is a Phillips head, and that's for this handle right here because they meet together, and that screw, there's a screw in here that binds these two handles around this kind of piece here. So why would you want to buy the Master Touch over the other kettle brands? Well, for me, I really liked the lid holder. Now the lid holder works, you just pretty much take it, slightly raise it just a touch, and then roll it back. And these little plastic round pieces here is what this will hinge on. You can take it off if you want, but you don't really have to pick the thing up. You can just kind of go like that, and it rolls back. I also like that it comes with the charcoal holders in the bottom, so I can use indirect heating to cook with. That's a big deal if you're cooking with steaks even, because a lot of times you want to use direct for a few minutes on each side to sear, pull them off, cook them indirectly. That also works with a ton of other things. If you want to create a heat shield, you can put these two trays on either side of the grill and just run a piece of aluminum foil in front of each piece. Put your whole chicken in the middle or something, and you can cook it completely indirectly and throw some big chunks of wood in there with the charcoal, and you can actually smoke it as well. So those are alternative ways to cook, and I felt like that this gives me all the range of cooking that I would want with a charcoal grill. It also comes with a Weber temperature gauge up on the top, a heat shield at the handle to pull the lid off. There's also a plastic piece here on this handle of this little hatch here that you'll move to adjust the temperature with. That's different than the lesser models. The wheels themselves are a little bit better made than the other models, and it also has an ash bin in the bottom with a cool little lever that you can move from side to side that will allow the ash to fall down in this container, which comes off super easy, and you can just dump it out, so it makes for an easy cleanup as well. And plus you do get this warming grate up top, And the fact that these raise up on the side so you can add charcoal in. All this stuff you can buy separate to add to your existing kettle if you want. But if you're going to get one for the first time, why not get it all already on it? Oh, and another thing to note that's different is the handle has 2 hooks here, so you can hang some of your cooking utensils off of it and stuff like that. Mark your little ash collector down there for your vent. Make sure that it's halfway marked and then fully marked open. Good. I was really impressed with the overall cooking ability of this grill. The chicken tasted fantastic. It's probably some of the best chicken I've ever cooked before. It was extremely juicy, 30-35 minutes or so, and then boom. So 5 out of 5 for this Weber grill. I thought it was fantastic, and I think it's worth the money. I have no complaints whatsoever.
And the package actually came with the hinged rack, perfect. The wheels, just about to assemble it. But the only problem is it did not come with a child basket. And on Amazon it stated that when I purchased it, it would come with 2 child baskets, and it didn't. So that is my only gripe with the product.
And there's no holes in the side of the barbecue. So where does it go? And then you figure out that's what it's for.
And dirty.